The property is in a sustainable location and is situated on a main bus route. As members, you have been advised many times that parking is not a defendable reason at appeals, and this has been lost at appeal within the last couple of years, and then 5 more appeals have been recently submitted to the Inspectorate. As a council taxpayer in Portsmouth myself, I object to blatant misuse of taxpayers' money that some members in this committee I feel are guilty of. Loss of family housing. This is not a simple family home conversion. It's a mixed-use building with retained commercial activity. It's entirely appropriate to bring the upper floors into residential use, especially when the accommodation being provided is of such high quality. Maximising the residential uppers in this property will add value to the immediate area and bring in people who will likely spend money in the cafes, restaurants and shops along Havant Road. I feel we also need to challenge the prejudgment of future occupiers. These homes elect to respectable, hard-working people who want decent accommodation. Assuming otherwise is not a material planning matter. One of the recurring themes and objections is not about the design, space standards or compliance of the scheme, but about the people who live in the property. I want to be absolutely clear, the planning system is there to consider the use of the land and buildings, not to second guess the personal circumstances of future tenants. Time and time again we see comments that imply HMO residents will inevitably cause parking problems, antisocial behaviour or strain the local services, but there's no evidence for that here. In fact, the opposite is true. The occupiers of our designed HMOs, which we manage, are typically young professionals, key workers or students, and people who need decent, affordable accommodation close to where they work or study. All properties are professionally managed and any issues, if they arise, are dealt with promptly. These are not the unmanaged, overcrowded HMO models of the past, and prejudging people before they even arrive in the neighbourhood is not only unfair, it's not a material planning consideration. Portsmouth still faces a housing shortage, particularly for single people and sharers. This is demonstrated at the ease in which these properties are let. Smaller HMOs have become less viable, and that makes larger, fully compliant, well-managed HMOs like this essential. HMOs are part of the housing mix the city's needs. The last census shows a significant proportion of our population in shared living. Refusing well-designed, policy-compliant HMOs like this one will not make that disappear. It will only push people into poorly converted, unregulated alternatives.
Follow or subscribe for more.